Could be his first goal since his injury. Still Augustine finds space, goes for goal. This guy is unbelievable. The quality to pull that off and the technique involved. Looks for Augustine. I see Brooks in space again. This is brilliant from us. This is exactly what we needed with the new formation. Brooks goes for goal and he scores. Let's score. The 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. So here we are back again, another episode of the Leeds United Career Mode series. This is episode number 8 and it's a big one because the transfer window is open. There are so many possibilities for us to make signings in this window, of course through pre-contracts because of the lack of funds, but even to get these pre-contracts done we need cash. So I'm hoping in this episode we can sell a few of our players, secure some cash, and with that hopefully improve our team. Today's episode though, it is not just about the transfers. The focus is very much still on the Premier League as we take on Manchester United at Old Trafford in what is going to be an epic game. Leeds going to Old Trafford. I can't wait for it. If we can get a win at Old Trafford, oh my days, would that be incredible, and that'll help us propel up to maybe 8th or even 7th in the Premier League. So come on, we got to get it done. So we've got transfer business in this episode, Premier League action and a lot more. So if you guys are enjoying the series, keep the support coming in by dropping a like in the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this underway. Press conference time. If you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day. Have you realized that whenever you try curling efforts with David Brooks, it's always a goal or it comes super close to being a goal? All I'm saying is that you should try more long shots with Brooks. Please try and see if this works. You're not wrong. David Brooks has scored some screamers for us this season. That left foot of his is genuinely a magic one because he has the ability to do a lot of stuff with it. And some of his finesse shots are just always bang on. Of course, he's had some near misses as well. But we got to try and get him into more scoring positions, I suppose. When he's playing out wide as a right midfielder, he's playing as a more of a creator and doesn't really get that shooting opportunity unless we go on like a mad run with him. And the problem is he doesn't have the pace to, outmaneuver 3 or 4 defenders and get into scoring positions from there. So maybe deploying him as a cam like we did in the last episode is the play, because then we can get him into more shooting positions and things get a lot better for David Brooks to, score goals and grab assists. So that is something I want to consider. Yes, I'm going to look and try to take more shots and more scoring opportunities with Brooks because I know he is just such a talented player. That's exactly why we signed him from Bournemouth. Next up, loan in Angel Gomez because he's super quick, agile, and can play as a cam, left wing, or even as a right winger. And he isn't even expensive. Maybe you could buy him next summer. He could replace Pablo Hernandez once he's too old next season. A very good shout. But first of all, I want to know your thoughts on signing a player from Manchester United because I know there is a history between the two clubs. Would you think it's realistic or not? Let me know in the comment section. I don't want to be making like stupidly unrealistic signings or signing players from a rival club. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. About him being cheap though, that is true. His contract is expiring, so we could get him for a real good bargain price. But to be fair, at this point in time, I don't even think we can afford a bargain price. And that's why pre-contract signings is my goal. But if I had the money, he'd certainly be a player I'll be on the lookout for. And also, we can't loan him in because of the fact that his contract is expiring. So I don't really know. For now, I'm going to scout Angel Gomez. We'll see how much he will or probably will cost. And then next episode, after seeing your comments and all, we'll probably make a decision depending on how much money we've got. So let me know your thoughts on Angel Gomez to Leeds United. You're not wrong. He could be the replacement for Pablo Hernandez. He's got it all. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot as well, good dribbling and all. He'd be an exciting signing. Next up, Click is 29 years old and is only a 74 overall, and he will not grow. Could it be an option to be sold? You know what? I'm considering it. I know Click is one of our first choice players, but I could easily not have him in the team and use maybe Brooks in midfield along with Pablo, have Helder Costa on the right, and that will work perfectly fine. Now the reason I'm considering this is because I want funds for next season. I want funds to make pre-contract deals, and if that means selling a few of our somewhat important players this season, then so be it, because we need to improve our team for future seasons, and that is how we're gonna do it. So if offers come in for players like Click, for of course Patrick Bamford, for Dallas, I'm going to accept it because I want to generate as much money as possible, and this seems like the perfect play. We'll see though, it all depends on what kind of offers we get for our players. But with that press conference done, let's move on. Sensational episode for David Brooks. His last episode, playing in a new position in that cam role, he was just unbelievable. goals, assists, he had it all in that last one, and that is why he picks up the Player of the Episode award. Now, you guys would have probably noticed this already, but I've added a few more players that are available on a pre-contract to the shortlist, like James Rodriguez and Thomas Meunier. In an ideal world, I'd love to sign them all, but of course, we barely have the funds to even make one signing. We're gonna have to rely on, generating enough funds by selling players, but James Rodriguez is probably the most interesting one here, and also probably the best one as well, because of the fact that he's only 28 in his prime, I guess. Not really, because his prime was back in 2014, but having him in the team means that he'll retain his overall for a longer period than someone like David Silva. So I'm probably leaning towards James Rodriguez, but the wages, man, they are just outrageous. We're gonna have to wait and see how much money we're gonna be working with once offers start coming in. We'll see though, but a few players on the agenda are right here on your screen. Quick look at our season objectives. You guys are seeing the problems we've got with the money crunch right now. We can't really make pre-contract signings at the moment, so that's why I want to focus on completing some of our objectives. Every objective we complete gets us an additional 5 million, so let's hope we can push towards completing these objectives. More goals and assists from Brooks would be lovely. At the moment, there isn't much transfer business we can do because we've got to wait for offers to come in. So we've got an FA Cup game, round 3. We're going to simulate this one with our second team, and that might not go down so well because the ratings on our second team players is super low. We'll see what happens though. FA Cup, Leeds versus Ipswich. Let's see what happens in this one, and we walk away with the 2-1 win, but it was super close. Alioski picked up a red card as well early on in the game, but I'm glad we got through. Okay, we just spoke about potentially selling Click, and well, an offer comes in right for him. 2.75 million from the Mexican club Tigres, and you know what? I'm willing to negotiate because look at his weekly wages. The man is on 68,000. Brooks is on like 1/5 of that amount. This kind of wages, nah man, unacceptable. We've got to sell him to free up some space. That's what we're gonna do. An offer for Pablo Hernandez as well, but I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to sell Pablo Hernandez, but Click, I'm willing to sell. So let's negotiate. You give me 3 million for Click and he is all yours. Let's see if this works. 3 million I'm countering with, and they're willing to pay that. Fair enough. Tigres have accepted the 3 million asking offer. I'm okay with that. Brilliant. So let's hope we get the money soon. Also, unfortunately, the Life Davis deal fell through, which is so annoying. We could have really used the extra money from that deal, but he wasn't willing to accept a contract with Reading, and yeah, we kind of messed up with that. But now I guess we need to wait and see what happens with Click and then make any further decisions. So for now, we're going to play this game against Manchester United in the Premier League at Old Trafford, and I am so excited for this. Our record against the Big Six is actually very good, but lately it's kind of going downhill as we lost to Spurs and Arsenal, drew against United, so I'm hoping for something different here against the second place team in the Premier League. They're fighting for the title with Liverpool. If we can inflict some damage on them, I'll absolutely take that. We're gonna give Life Without Click a go in this one against Manchester United. So Brooks is starting as one of our cams, with of course Helder Costa playing out wide. We've got Pablo, Calvin Phillips captains the team because I'm starting Foyth over of course Liam Cooper. Also, let's put Ben White on the left side and Foyth on the right. That's the team. Alioski is missing this game because of a suspension, but apart from that, it's a strong Leeds team. I think we can compete with Man United. Let's see what happens. The last time we played them at Ellen Road, it was a 0-0 draw. This time, maybe a win. That'd be amazing. A decent Man United team. I mean, it's expected. A lot of pace up top with Martial, Dan James. That's why I benched Liam Cooper for this one. Went for Foyth and Ben White to give us some extra pace. But yeah, as expected, United have a quality team. It's always epic playing Man United at Old Trafford, and even more so doing it with Leeds. We're of course the underdogs here, but we've performed against big teams and we've gotten results before. I'm hoping for more of the same. McTominay on the ball. Good challenge right there from Calvin Phillips. He's showing that we're not going to be just pushovers here. We're going to give them a tough fight. Pablo on the ball. Looks for Brooks. I think who's gotten in behind, but there you go. Even United are coming in with the harsh challenges. This is going to be an exciting game. Helder Costa brings it inside. Now looks for Pablo Hernandez. I see Saka making a good run, spreading the play out wide. Saka could try and bring it inwards. He's done so successfully. Here goes Saka. Tries to cross it in for Augustine, but that was never going to work as United get the ball away. Augustine has regained his top form back from his injury, so maybe a goal here. That'd be nice. Oh, we might actually have a chance here. Here's Saka. Looks for the cross for Augustine. Controls it well. Shoots it. Blocked off. Again, Brooks. No. David De Gea with a massive save. So far, we've been on the front foot in this game, and we almost just scored. Here's Luke Ayling. Looks for Helder Costa. Back to Ayling now. We could have a chance here. Looks for a cross for Augustine. He wins the header, but David De Gea had that one covered. Augustine looks to be in top form today. He's getting involved. creating chances as well as shooting, so good to see. Oh, we've given the ball away cheaply to Man United, but that's good defending from Juan Foyth. Exactly why I wanted to go for Foyth and Ben White in this game, because we know the pace of Manchester United. We need quick defenders to deal with it. Not gonna lie, I'm very surprised with Man United's approach to this game, because we've had most of the ball. I'm sure we're conveniently over 55% possession of the game, because United they're sitting back and trying to hit us on the counter. I'm confused at this approach from a team like Man United. I'll take it though. The more of the ball we have, the better it is in a way. Not gonna lie, half time and it feels like Man United are not in it, because they barely created anything. They don't want to even attack. They've given us most of the ball. Let's take a look at the possession stat, because I'm sure it'll be interesting. Like, let's see how much possession have we had in this one. Wait, what? 51%? That's all? Nah, man, that is wrong. We've had way more of the ball. I don't believe this, but yeah, we've been playing much better. Second half, let's keep at it. Pablo Hernandez. Oh, what a pass that is for Helder Costa, who controls it beautifully. Now could find Augustine. Good touch. He's turned him. Oh my god, Augustine. What a goal from Leeds United. Have we actually taken the lead at Old Trafford? Jean-Kevin Augustine, man, he's a different breed of an animal. Good lord, has he just pulled that off. The first touch to sell Maguire. Unfreaking believable. Or was it Lindelof? I'm confused. I think it was Maguire. Helder Costa with a beautiful assist as well. I'm losing my voice because of it. But good lord, have we just scored an unbelievable goal. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. We've taken the lead against Man United. They just seem out of the game. They've barely done anything and we're taking complete advantage of it. Come on. 1-0 Leeds. McTominay looking to get in behind. Juan Foyth needs to stop him in his tracks. And now it is Marcus Rashford. Foyth has marked him so well, but the ball falls to Paul Pogba. Back to Rashford. Is he off? No, he isn't. Now it's Pogba again. Dan James looks inside, but Calvin Phillips wins that. We're having the game of our lives, and Man United, on the other hand, are struggling with everything they do. On the counter, we could hit them again here with Saka. Here he goes with pace. Wan-Bissaka keeping up with him, so Saka goes inwards for Pablo Hernandez. Brings it inside now. Everything is going according to plan. Pablo looking to call this one in, but David De Gea with a big save. Imagine the scenes if that would have gone in. Looking for space to find Helder Costa. Scoops this one for David Brooks. Oh, Brooks chests it down, but couldn't get the finishing touch. He did so well to get away from Paul Pogba. How are Man United so bad? This is genuinely awful from them. They know that the title is on the line and they're fighting with Liverpool, because it doesn't seem like it. This is one of the worst United teams I've faced in career mode. They just seem clueless. Once again, space for Saka. We're going to use him to get in behind. Wan-Bissaka, of course, is quick, but Saka can't challenge him there. What has Wan-Bissaka just done? He just stopped running there. But McTominay clears that one up and Lindelof gets it away. But this has been an embarrassing showing from, of course, United. I think they've just underestimated us and we've just hit them. And they just didn't see it coming. As I just said before, you still can't write off Man United. Cross comes in. Big save from Kiko Casilla. That could have easily been 1-1. Oh my god, a big moment in this game. Casilla has just saved us there. Oh, that's brilliant dribbling from Helder. Still Helder Costa. Could unleash an effort with that left foot of his. Goes for goal, but David De Gea with a big save. Honestly, we've won this game because of the fact that Brooks in midfield has worked wonders. And Helder Costa has given us like so much pace down the wings. Switching them two up has been key to us. I'm genuinely in shock right now. What have we just done? A win at Old Trafford. Leeds United in their first season back in the Premier League after 16 years have pulled this off. We've beaten Manchester United in the Premier League. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Kevin Augustine deserves a statue outside of the stadium, because this man is just on another level. 11 goals already in the Premier League. A big win for us. So we've got even more good news. We've successfully sold Click for about 3 million, and with that, take a look at this. The budget is up to 3.23 million. 86,000 in our wage budget. I'm sure this is good enough to make a pre-contract signing. 100% it is. We could definitely bring in James Rodriguez now to Leeds United. Oh my freaking god. Would that be epic, honestly. We've got the funds to make one pre-contract signing right now, right here. And I'm kind of unsure who should it be. Not David Silva. I think he's just way too expensive. Like, look at the amount we need to pay him to make him sign for Leeds. 200 and 320. Between that, nah, that's not happening. I kind of prefer James. Thomas Munir, I just think it's just too much for a right back, so we'll remove him as well. These two are the players I'm targeting. And I think Edinson Cavani will be a lot cheaper than James Rodriguez. So first, I think we should secure Cavani, then hopefully wait for someone like Bamford to sell. And then we'll have enough money to, of course, bring in James Rodriguez. So, I'm going to make the decision to first sign Cavani. Let's see if we can make this happen. Here we go, negotiations with Cavani for next season. Imagine having a former PSG and Napoli player in your ranks for the next season. This will be epic. Of course, crucial squad role. He deserves to get that. Imagine him and Augustine up top. We know that the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow works well, so that'd be epic. So I'm going to give him a 3-year deal because we want him tied down to the club for as long as possible. Wait, what? He wants only a 1-year deal? Okay, that's not good. We'll offer him a 2-year contract. That should work, and there you go. That is even better. Now, we're going to disregard the release clause, and these are his demands. Not too bad. Not too bad, but I'm going to remove the goal bonus. No way am I paying that much for a goal bonus. Okay, so we will adjust the wages. We'll give him 90,000 instead. Perfect. He'll accept the signing bonus as well, and that should be enough to sign Cavani. Let's see if he accepts this contract. 90,000 per week. Click was on 70 almost, so this is a bit insane that we're getting Cavani for that fee. Let's get it done. He wants a bit more. He wants 98,000. Good lord. But that's the same he was earning at PSG, so it is fair. It is realistic. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead with it. 98,000 for Edinson Cavani. With that, we've secured him for next season. What an incredible transfer this is. An 85, maybe 84 rated player joining us next season. It's going to be epic having him at the club. Well, at least the board are super happy with us with the signing of Edinson Cavani, as we've completed one of the objectives. And also, look at this, guys. Our manager rating has just shot up to 92 from that, so that's brilliant. Transfer offer for Alioski. He's one of the players I'm not looking to sell because I really like him in game. So I'm going to reject the offer. I'm waiting for an offer to come in for someone like Dallas because I'm okay selling him. The win against Man United has put us in a good spot, 9th in the Premier League, 3 points behind Leicester City. We can definitely push for 7th or 8th this season because, I don't know, man, things are working out for us. Augustine has hit like prime R9 kind of form for us, so things are working out well. For now, we've got a game against West Brom, who are fighting to avoid relegation. We're going to play this game, hopefully come away with a win. Since West Brom are in the relegation zone, I am rotating the squad quite a bit to keep players fully fit because we've got a midweek game coming up, so it just makes sense to do this. Leeds, West Brom, we've still got key players like Augustine, Pablo Hernandez starting. I'm giving Calvin Phillips a bit of a rest. You know what? Why should we do that? Let's just play Calvin Phillips. There's no point resting one of our most important players. So let's put him in the team back again. Leeds, West Brom. Let's go out there and pick up all 3 points. First game after securing Cavani. Let's mark it with a win. You just know it's classic me if I go ahead and lose this game straight after beating Man United. So I'm a bit worried about this fixture even though they're in the relegation zone. But let's hope Augustine can turn up once again and put in a man of the match performance. Wait a minute, guys. West Brom have picked up a red card. When did that happen? I completely missed it. Let's quickly check and see. There probably was a foul here. Okay, on Augustine, on the ball. Oh my god, that is a bad one. How did I not notice it in game? He literally went sliding in from behind, took his legs out. Augustine is lucky he didn't pick up an injury, so we've got a man advantage here. Now we've got to win this game no matter what. Phillips looks for Augustine, straight after the red card. Augustine, that's a big chance wasted. Normally he puts those in. One thing I've noticed with Augustine, the amount of times I used a fake shot with him and it works so well, it's just crazy. He's got that trick in his locker really, really well. Halftime against West Brom and the red card was probably the highlight of this game. We need changes in the second half because now that we're a man up, we've got to push for the win because this is guaranteed 3 points. We can't mess it up. So I'm going to bring off Roberts for Brooks. We'll play Brooks over here. And also, I think I need Saka on for Harrison. You know what? We'll keep Harrison on. I think I'm just going to bring on Brooks for now. Oh, that turn from Augustine should be illegal. He could bring it onto his right foot. He does that so beautifully, but come on. Oh, wait. Brooks might still have the chance here, and he gets the lucky rebound, and he scores off it. Augustine, I'm sure, is gutted there because he deserved a goal. But anyways, Brooks on the score sheet helps us with the objectives. And there you go. It was a super sub of dreams. He scored 1-0 against West Brom. We've got a man advantage. This should be guaranteed 3 points. Good finish from David Brooks though. I mean, made it look easy. Even though they're a man down, West Brom are still pushing for the equalizer and they get it, man. I don't get this. A team that are a man down are playing so well. Although this was their first chance, they've scored off it and it's 1-1. That is so annoying. Now we've got to play, push for the goal and we might actually concede on the counter or something. You just know how these kind of games turn out because when you're playing against a team with a red card, EA kind of like bumps their stats, I feel, personally. Let's hope we can overcome that. Here we go now. Pablo Hernandez takes a lovely touch. Looks to bring it inside. Still Pablo. Brilliantly done. Now Augustine could bring this one inside, does so. This has to be a goal. Jean-Kevin Augustine. What would we do without him? This man just cannot stop scoring. Another one. 12th in the Premier League now as Leeds United make it 2-1 against West Brom. We're buying him next season. I know Cavani is coming in, but 2-striker formation, that's what I'm looking towards now, because this guy is the future of this club. Jean-Kevin Augustine, take a frickin' bow. He just can't stop scoring. Last minute chance for West Brom. Nah, it can't happen this way. It'll be brutal if we concede. Island as well. And with that, it is full time. A huge win for us over West Brom. They had a red card, so that helped us out massively. But yeah, 3 points secured. Even with our recent 2 wins, we're not moving up the table, which is certainly a concern because teams like Everton and Leicester aren't dropping points. Let's hope that changes soon. But yeah, I'm really happy with the position we're in the Premier League because we're 8 points above Wolves, which is a huge gap. We are going to get top half finish this season in the Prem. Okay, so I'm a bit confused right here. The game hasn't really taken away the money we used to sign Cavani. So will that go away from us next season? Because I think that's how it works now. And if that is the case, it's brilliant because we can sign more pre-contract deals because of it. So next episode, I think we're going to go for more because we have the money to pull off maybe James Rodriguez. If not James, someone else at the very least. So that is a brilliant discovery for us. That money isn't taken away from our budget now. It'll probably be gone next season. Brilliant. So next episode, we're going on the hunt for more pre-contract signings. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have any suggestions. For now, we've secured Cavani. Solid episode as well for our season objectives as Brooks made a bit of progress. We had more possession than West Brom as well in that game, so not bad at all. Player of the episode discussion and Augustine. How can we leave him out? He scored in both games today. Once again, he's just unbelievable in this game. Brooks as well had a solid episode. It's between the two of them. Let me know who you think deserves to win in the comment section below. But with that, we're wrapping up today's episode. It was massive. We somehow managed to sign Cavani at the expense of Click, but I think in the long run, it's a transfer that works in our favor. So I'm glad we've got it done. But for now, that's it for today's episode. Next episode, more of such transfer business. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you're new around here. And well, I'll catch you all next time.